here today we're going to talk about premenstrual syndrome, and we're just going to see how to manage them. I would always say it's just a management. For according to me, it is not a disease. It is just a condition where sometimes women go through it before their periods, where their mood, their emotions, the physical health, and the behavior is affected because of their I know the. I think I will always say that because something has to open up, things are just throwing out this kind of exertion is happening in the body. So in just a layman term, right? Just an understanding in our head. So understand PMS. PMS is not a disease. I would never say it's a disease. It's just it's a phase where women go through this kind of adjustment in their body, and like they're having a lot of emotions, rushing of emotions, and because of that emotions they have the behavior changes. Because of the behavior changes and because of the emotions, they're having health issues. So let's make it very clear. It's not something to really panic about. Most of the time it's nothing to panic about. It's just learning how to manage yourself. So how long does the PMS last? The PMS lasts around 1 week before the period starts, and definitely till your period is over, it's lingering, and then it starts getting better. Once the flow starts really good, it starts getting better. So a lot of physical pain is there because there's a lot of body heat, and there is either inadequate water in the body, or you're constipated. So your system is like like a thrush. I would say it's like this, and it's trying to open up. So this opening up only gives you this pressure. So I'm just using a normal layman explanation, no technical explanation here. So to understand this, that means you have to ease out your body. How will you ease out your body? You have to start drinking good amount of water. Water is very needed. So if you're a person who doesn't drink water, especially if you're living in a colder country, you're not going to feel thirsty to drink water. So but get into the habit of drinking water. So drink adequate water, whatever is required according to your body weight. Drink adequate water, number one. Number two is that you have to have a good sleep, and number three is that you will have to make sure that you eat vegetables. Yeah, so we had to make sure that you eat vegetables. So how many vegetables, right? So I would say in a week you have to eat at least 7 times vegetables. That is like every day one vegetable, right? 7 times vegetables. So in a day meal you should have at least one vegetable you consume. So you don't have to have big portions of vegetables, but you have to select the vegetables wise. So having vegetables which got more water content is really healthy, because for this PMS situation, having water content vegetables is really healthy. The next thing is that having spinach, or even beets. Beets is really good. It really helps in the mood swings also. So beets is really good. So having beets, spinach, and celery, these things are really, celery is packed with water, right? So these things are really, bottle gourd, really good. And try to have soup, a lot of vegetable soups, right? Because there's a lot of water in that too. So it actually eases out, right? It keeps your stomach really soft. Your inflammation is like reduced because you're having boiled vegetables in soup, right? It's really good. And try to not to have too much of dry food. What is a dry food? Like like bread toast. It's very dry. So try to have softer food to eat. There's nothing wrong having bread or pasta, whatever it is, but try to have a little bit of soggy, not too hard on your stomach. So porridge kind is really good, especially few days before, not on the day you get your periods. So this adjustment of your diet, your water and everything, actually it's good to do it in an everyday basis. But if you are a person, you can do that, but at least after your ovulation, right? So after your ovulation, you should start getting into this habit of eating these kind of food, like being more conscious about drinking water, making sure you go to washroom every day. That is going to, you're not constipated, you have to go to washroom every day, no excuse in that. And if you are a person who is constipated, please work on that. That's really, really important, to make sure that you go to washroom every day. If you go to washroom every day, then no way you're going to be bloated that much. Yes, there's going to be a degree of bloatiness is going to be there, but it's not going to be like, take a major space in your body. So how to manage that? Make sure that you go to washroom every day. And okay, fine. What to do when you're bloated? You can have cumin seed, half a spoon of cumin seed in boiling water, drop it into 2 cups of water, make it 1 cup of water, and you can drink it. This will take care of the bloatiness, the bloaty feeling, start easing it out. It's also very good for the mood too. It's also very good for your hydration, and it's very good for your, if you're having a urinary infection, or even some people who are having a little bit of some kind of itchiness in your vagina. This is really, it's a small tip, like you can try and see. So cumin seed is really, really helpful. Or people who have got during this time a lot of indigestion, they can put half a spoon of cumin seed, half a spoon of coriander seed, half a spoon of fennel seed, and half a spoon of fenugreek. Everything half spoon of fennel seed, half a spoon of cumin seed, half a spoon of coriander seed, and half a spoon of fenygreek seed. Put everything together. I hope I have not missed anything. I can put in the description on that. Put in 2 cups of water, make it to half a cup of water, and if you can't drink it like that, I mean, like some people say it's like bitter, cool it down a bit and gulp it down. You can remove the seeds away, just drink the water. This is really, really good. This is very good for PMS. It's good for your stomach. It's very good for any kind of like any inflammation, or when people have a lot of spicy food and they have this heartburn and their stomach is burning, this is really good then too. So actually, if you understand, if you take care of your stomach, if you take care of your intestine, if you take care of your digestion, most of your health issues is resolved. And for PMS too, if you take care of your stomach, if you take care of what you eat, if you take care of your gut health, your PMS will definitely start reducing it. You cannot say that, I don't get result in a month. This is the lifestyle change, because PMS is not a disease for you to take medicine and cure. It is a condition which is there in the body because of our lifestyle, right? Because of what's happening within me. Your mind plays a bigger role in this. So please adapt to meditation technique or yoga or breathe out. Go for a walk in the nature. Walk for 20-30 minutes. Walking is so good. And walk when you're in your periods. Walking during your periods is very good, unless you have a dying pain, right? You've got a lot of pain. Then you take rest, and you have a heavy bleeding, then take rest. If you're okay, if you're a woman who's able to manage the bleeding, you're okay, please walk. Walking really, really helps. So walking is almost a must. So these are the few tips to manage your health, especially for people who have got premenstrual syndrome. People don't talk about it that much, how to manage them. Of course, there are a lot of medicines in Ayurveda and a lot of medicines in Siddha for this, but think about it and see. Ask yourself a question: what is that you are rejecting in you? What is that you are not accepting in you? I'm talking from the mind point of view, from the soul point of view. What is that you are trying to teach your body? What is that you're trying to punish your body? Ask these questions. What is that you don't like in you? What is that you're rejecting in you? These are the questions which you should ask yourself. And once you know that you are not in harmony with your inner self, when you write down these questions, write down these answers to, it might hurt some some people, and it'll but these are the good questions to ask. Usually a rejection with yourself leads to a lot of throwing out symptoms like PMS, menstrual issues, menstrual delay, hormonal issues. A lot of people go through because they're rejecting somewhere themselves. This is just a tip. I'm just sharing with you guys. There's nothing offensive about it. Most of the women are there at some point because either they feel that they are helpless during their menstruation, or they feel that they will have to sit quiet and not at the fullest. But I would say the shift, not thinking to you are 100% woman during your menstruation because you're bleeding. You're 100% woman. Isn't that beautiful? You're 100% goddess. I would always say my menstruation time as a goddess time. It is my time with myself. I'm full of me. I'm full of women. I'm full of that energy. And when I can actually channel the energy much better in me, I can feel the divine in me 100%. So it's just a shift you need in your thinking. A shift accepting the divinity in you. Once you start doing that, and you will see the miracle happening in you. To know more about this divinity and this goddess energy, I welcome my sisters to come and join me for a goddess workshop which is coming up soon in the last Mystic School. We are already doing it, but now I would really encourage all the entrepreneurs and all the housewives and all the homemakers, or not housewives, homemakers, and all the people who are working 9-to-5 job. In fact, in other words, every woman should know to embrace a divinity in her goddess in her. So this course is all about embracing yourself. And once you embrace the goddess in you, the divinity in you, your health is in harmony. Your mind is in harmony. That's the key. I'm so happy sharing this video today with you guys. Though it's a little longer video, but it's worth listening to the end. Thank you so much, and see you all later in another interesting video. And if you find my video interesting and informative, please subscribe my channel and also click the bell button so that you don't miss out any other video coming up. And if you have any suggestion for me to do any other video, you can definitely drop a line and I will definitely let you know my views about it. Thank you so much. My love to every one of you. Bye.